Oh. Hey there, glow toads and jelly tarts. It's Oscar bringing you another video, and today I'm so fucking happy I went and got that right. First time, like I said I would. See, positive affirmations work. Today we are going to be reacting to Dragon Prince Season 1, Episode 5, An Empty Throne. So, in the last episode we saw that the king was being, like, there was a funeral being held for the king. I'm not convinced he's dead. Generally, the rule of animation is unless you see it happen, it didn't happen. Plus, all the soldiers were still alive. But when I was editing, I did notice something, that they did specify that elf guy, I can't remember name, he did specify that he would send like the red hawk phoenix whatever thing once the deed had been done. I thought maybe he was sending it to say stuff like, you know, it's not been accomplished, blah 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 blah, and to let people know about the egg, that the egg had been found. But it's a bit up in the air. I'm still convinced the king is alive in some format, just because we have not seen a dead body, we have not seen like the cutaway of the killing blow. There's no way that the elves could have got into that room since they were all out fighting in the hallway and it was heavily guarded and all the guards survived. I'm just unconvinced. I think the king's going to pop back up again at some point. However, we did meet Amaya, if I remember that correctly, in the last episode as well. Very interesting character. Very pleased for her introduction. Can't wait to learn a little bit more about her. We also got, unfortunately, that scene where Rayla was really condemned for like kidnapping the princess now. So now she's like outcasted from her own people and outcasted, well, she was already outcasted from humans, but you know what I mean, like now she's like extra outcasted and hunted. So this is going to be fascinating to see how this goes. I feel like Callum could have handled that better. But anyway, let's find out where it goes now, because it's been a wee while since I've watched one of the last episodes. It's been like a week and a half now. So here it is, and let's click play and get started. Let's go.
Aunt Amaya?
Aunt Amaya, okay. So the king's sister, maybe?
Stop the coronation! The princes are alive!
He was not happy with that. An empty throne. Okay then, so that's because the princes haven't, the coronation didn't happen. So it is an empty throne, literally. Yeah, I don't trust you. In my last, I was wondering, like, did the snake thing bite and swap the king into his body? Like, I did think that that could be the case. It's either the bird or him. They were the only two things that were in the room. And why parade that double-headed snake basket thing around for so many episodes if it wasn't going to get used?
A volunteer. How eager.
No, I don't like that. Some sort of dark magic. So in order to replenish his power, does he need to, like, siphon energy off of another living thing? What are you doing? What are you doing? The moon. You're gonna annoy her, you're gonna wake it up. Stop it.
This doesn't end well for you.
Okay, she's really growing on me. You can't give me sass and not expect me to fall in love. Like, you just can't do it.
It's a glow toy.
No. Oh, wait, the glow toads.
Exactly.
Wait. What rune was he lighting up? What rune was that? I don't remember what all the runes are. I think that one there. Oh god, right. What was there? There was moon, sun, stars, sky. There was like 50 billion ones that were set in the sky. Then there was earth and water or something, right? Yeah, 6 sides. So if that one's the sky one, and she looks like she was responding to that one, which maybe is the moon. It doesn't really look like a moon symbol. It looks more like the star symbol. Okay, you've got this one's got to be earth. This one here, right? It looks like mountains. It's got to be earth. So is it the sun? Is he lighting up the sun one? Because it's looking very yellowy orange. Yeah, so why is that not coming off then?
Nothing.
Can she? I don't think she can, right? It was bound by magic.
No.
It's gonna be something stupid. No? Yes? Something stupid, probably. Yeah, by how fast and quickly she's travelling. Semi-stupid. Okay, you twat.
When you release a spell, there's usually a word or a phrase or something in ancient Draconic. Claudia say anything?
No, I think right when I grabbed her hand away, she might have called me a fool.
Yeah, fool does seem appropriate in this context right now, Callum, you absolute twat. What? Oh, and all because a pretty girl gave him a compliment and says that he could be a mage. Right, okay.
I'm gonna throw you the primal stone.
No.
Good plan?
No, it's really not.
Not a good plan.
Oh my god, you twat, you just... Yeah, you're okay, but what... Yeah, you're fine. You didn't think about what that was going to do to her, did you? You didn't think about that at all. You could have thrown it away from all three of you, you know?
The sooner we return this egg, the sooner maybe this war can end. It's time to hit the road. Say goodbye to the boat. We go by land from here.
But why?
Yeah, why? Is there something about the boat? She obviously is not a fan. Do the moon elves not get on well with the ocean elves? Or like the water elves or whatever? Like, that would be interesting because the moon is usually responsible for the tide and stuff. So that'd be fascinating.
Is there maybe another reason you don't want to take the
She
boat?
can't swim.
Something you're not telling us? Back flipping, tree climbing,
But can't
sword
swim.
stabbing, elven warrior?
Who can't swim?
Scared of a little splish splashing?
Fine, we'll take the stupid boat.
Just like that. My guess, she can't
You
swim.
speak as if I invited these assassins.
Do you have any idea the dangerous forces gathered at our border?
I did everything in my power to protect King Harrow. I was willing to give my own life.
You wanted this outcome.
How dare you suggest?
His death creates opportunity for you.
Oh, I was with, like, Amaya's line of thinking right now is exactly where I was. And it could just be that he's a really good manipulator. I did believe him when he said that he saw the king like a brother and blah, blah, blah. But maybe that's because he views the king that way is why he sees that he has, like, reason to have the throne. He has developed this really deep thirst for the throne ever since the king passed away. Oh, that would be interesting. What if the elves did kill the king and he's the one that let it happen? That would explain why the elves managed to get through, do the deed, but there were still guards and him still there. And we find that out later, like that's a twist we find out later, is he is like the scar to the Mufasa, like he did initiate. We need to see what happened that night. We need to see there's a big gap of information in that whole sequencing that we need privy eyes to. Like, we need to be able to see it in a flashback, or somebody needs to tell us what happened, or something.
Breaks my heart. An empty throne is a beacon of weakness, an invitation to destroy us. I can help us from there. You think I am being an opportunist, but
Yes.
I couldn't be more selfless in my motivation.
No, I don't
am
agree
a
with that.
servant of Catullus. I am a servant.
The throne stays empty until we find the boys.
Yeah. She's too loyal. But that's good though. It shows that she doesn't have power in that way. She is all about protection and wanting to be the knight and stuff. So that's quite nice. At least we know we can, from that perspective, trust her for just now, which is quite good, which is more than I can say for that guy.
No playing in the water.
Why?
Bait loves the water, but he should be afraid of it. Deep sea fishermen use them to catch giant fish, stuff like that. That's why he's named Bait.
Bait. Wow.
Get it?
Guys, he doesn't know how delicious he is, so shh.
Hmm.
And that's how the noodle got its name.
Ooh, who's this? Somebody you look up to? What are you saying? I wish I knew. But it seems to be clearly spelling everything out. Who's translated this already? Okay, so who's she? I wonder if, like, just because a lot of this does seem to be, like, a lot of it has a strong parallels to, like, Scottish history and everything. Here in Scotland, if you see a statue that's got one hoof up off the ground, I know that one technically had two, but the pose, one hoof up off the ground means that the horse died away from battle or outside of the battle that the person died in. But if you see a horse rearing with two legs up, two front legs up with the person on their back, it means that they died in battle with their owner, with the person that the statue is for. Just a little tidbit.
5 questions. That's all you get.
Okay, they're playing the question
Question
game.
We always heard all these crazy things about Zadia, like it was this place with just magic everywhere. Is that really what it's like?
In Zadia, magic is pretty much in everything. Not
It's
different from
helping. Look, it's helping. Like, she seems to look a little bit healthier now. She's not clutching over the side of the boat, the poor wee scone.
See, it's working, right?
Yeah?
Feel a little better?
Maybe so. Ask your next question.
Okay. What are your parents like?
Oh, she
They're
doesn't.
dead.
No, it's not. But that's, they're
This might
speeding
not
up.
be the best time to bring this up, but are you sure you're not scared of the water?
I'm done with questions.
I know, it's just
Okay.
the water.
Yeah. Okay, so our parents are dead. There's a story we need. We need Rayla backstory, like ASAP. So she had to fend for herself from a very young age. Is that why she was like one of the best, despite being so young? One thing I did notice in the edit is that like that guy, cannot remember his name, I'm so sorry, but the evil magician guy who's trying to take over the throne. I'm going to call him Scarford just now. He had like a collection of like horns and stuff. I don't know if I remember if I said it in the reaction or not, but they looked very much like the horns of elves. That, like, why her parents are gone? Are they definitely gone? Have we got a confirmation of that? I don't believe in any character death until I see it with my own eyes.
Pull it over! I admit it! I hate the water. I'm afraid of it. It makes me sick. All the bad feelings.
Oh, the bad feelings. Yeah.
Too late! Hang on!
Down the rapids they go. They're having the time of their life and she's just not having it. How did that not break open a part of the fucking boat?
Pharaoh told me he was never as strong or brave as Queen Sarai believed him to be, but he tried every day to be stronger and braver, so he could live up to what she saw in him.
Ah, okay, so that was the king's sister. I wondered when I saw the crown on her head, I was literally just about to pause and bring that up, but that makes sense then. Okay, so she was the queen.
I am sorry for what happened in the throne room. You helped me see the truth.
Ah, bullshit, that's a
And
big
why
manipulation
was that
tactic.
so hard?
He's like, this is what I expected him to be like right at the very beginning of the show. Like, see from episode 1, this is the kind of sleazy, manipulative. This is what I was expecting him to be like. Don't fall for that,
Guard,
man.
Fetch a stable boy, quickly. I've encountered a giant pile of bull
Nice.
droppings. I'll be departing at sundown with the rescue party.
What happens to the breach? Without you there commanding the fortress, do you believe in your heart that the border will hold?
Make your point.
If the
I will admit, like, it's really cool for them to include a character that's deaf, because, like, all that extra animation of the hands and everything, like, most companies would not budget the money for something like that, especially for a character that's playing this big of a role in the plot of stuff. Anyway, sorry, so anyway, coming on to, like, this stuff, like, is he gonna, like, try and guilt trip her into going back so that he can kind of get rid of her in some way, or is he gonna propose that, like, his son goes to find the princes? Maybe you could, maybe he does trust his kids to do something like that, to like find the princes, if you know what I mean.
And in case you still doubt my intentions, I will task my own children, Soren and Claudia, with leading the rescue expedition.
Oh, funny that! Fucking hilarious! Fucking brilliant! Just glorious! Funny that. Fucking funny that. Okay, so how's this gonna go down then? Because I don't believe that Claudia or what was the son's name? I can't remember, but I don't believe that they would actually harm the princes. So this is gonna be interesting to see how this
I
goes.
do doubt your intentions.
Yes.
The mission will be assigned to Commander Gren.
Oh, are you?
That's me.
Yeah, that's
I
you.
am Commander Gren.
Well fucking done. Well played.
Anyone else see bait?
Oh no, bait is in the water. I should have realised when they were talking about him being tasty that he was going to end up somewhere. Oh no! Bait! Okay, you go.
Supposed to get in the water.
I thought there was going to be like a whole ordeal there.
Disaster.
Wait, why would the ocean rune be?
Oh! I thought it was just because they were in the water. I just thought it was maybe because they were in the water and they were covered in the water that it was lighting up for that reason. I don't really want to press play. I really just don't want to press the play button. I just like, why don't we just end the episode here? We could just end it here. Nobody needs to know. It's fine, right? I don't really want to know what was in the water. Oh, it means it's gonna go after the prince. Oh fuck, it's like some sort of giant flying fish.
Sweet solid land and we meet again. Guys, behind you.
Yes.
In trouble. It needs help. It's down to me, isn't it? Of course it is.
Of course it is. It's always gonna be down to
Bye,
you.
sweet solid land. I barely knew you.
Okay, let's not be dramatic. Let's go. Oh no! You got him! You got him! You got him! You got him! Okay, but now the two of you are still massively at risk of just being eaten by this thing. Just like that! Oh, she got out just in time.
I have an idea. Rayla, jump!
But you don't know how to just
Catch. Ooh, that would work! She absolutely hates the water. Oh, and all the dead fish! Well, there's food! That's how you fish in Zelda. You just use an electricity arrow.
Do not trust Viren. It may be a month from now. It may be a year. But he will stab you in the back.
I need to know. I'm gonna need to like go back and then like, because it would take too long to sit and try and do it whilst I'm watching to find out exactly what she's saying in these moments when it's not being translated. And this is where the show gives an edge to people who are deaf that actually can read that. Like that's where they've got like an element. This must be kind of what they feel like when they feel sometimes left out of certain things if they don't have subtitles or whatever, right? He wasn't translating that, which means it was personal and private to him. She was either giving him instruction, but I think what she was saying was a bit more tender than that. Just by the smile and the look on her face when she was doing it, I think she cares a lot about him. I love his character design too, he's just got so many freckles.
I expect to be notified when the princes are found and safe.
Of course. I'll send word to the breach immediately. There's been a change of plans.
What are
Already,
you talking
straight
about?
away.
What
Straight
is he
away.
talking about?
Oh, I've decided you're off the mission. Soren will lead the rescue
Soren.
expedition.
What?
So, okay, so there's going to need to be a wee bit more character development from him then. He needs to develop a bit more of a backbone. He stood up for himself first there and then he just started... Just as soon as she leaves... Fucking knew it. And she was so smart about it. She's like, no, I'm placing somebody I trust in command. And then immediately leaves and instantly... Fucking hell. God dang it.
That was brave, Rayla.
No, I already told you. I'm afraid of water.
I know, that's why doing what you did was so heroic.
Why wouldn't you just tell us about your fear before? It's okay to be afraid.
I'm guessing in where she comes from, it's maybe seen as a bad thing. It could be used against you, or was it her parents?
You're not afraid of being afraid of being afraid.
That's deep. That's stupid.
Callum.
The thing
That's
is,
good.
moon shadow elves aren't supposed to show fear.
Thought so.
Ever. My parents aren't really dead. But I wish they were.
What?
My parents were part of an elite force, the Dragon Guard. But when the humans came and killed the Dragon King, the Dragon Guard, my parents failed in their duty. They ran away. I'm so ashamed. That's why I have to make things right. When I first came here, I was on a
That explains so much why she's so determined to put things right. There's two sides to every story though. Our parents just bailed, they just ran away. I don't believe that for a second. There's more to all this. And maybe it ties into also why this bind isn't coming off of her either. My brain is doing the tinky tonks. Sorry. I don't believe her parents bailed. That's bullshit. Something else happened. They were either ordered away, they were backstabbed, they were betrayed, something happened, or maybe it was dark magic that sent them away. There's something more to it, but that means that Rayla's parents are alive, so that's going to be interesting to see if we actually meet them at some point. Now, her fear of water, does that stem... At first I thought, oh, are they going to go down the route of, like, her parents died in water, she was really young, they saved her, and that was why she's got the fear of water. So that could be coming from somewhere else, or she just doesn't like water, and that's fine, and that's going to be just a part of her conflicting character going forward. I mean, at the end of the day, she is blaming her parents for this when it's definitely the humans that took the egg in the first place.
quest for revenge. Oh no!
The boat. Oh.
Our boat seems to be drifting away. What will we do now?
Yeah, there we go.
Goodbye, boat.
See, those over there, there's like loads of horns and everything, which is making me think, the animation in the show is so unusual because you've got these beautiful painted backgrounds and then you've got items that look like they were done by a 2D artist in a rush. It's so fascinating.
You took me off the mission,
Noted. Go on.
and you threw me in this dungeon.
That's definitely a concern.
See.
I guess those are the main two.
Thank you. Your feedback is a gift.
Father, it's about our other prisoner.
Yes, your other prisoner, the elf.
Still refusing to eat.
He's still got one of the ties bound round here. Interesting. Okay. I definitely want to go back and re-look at the whole scene where they did the binding thing, because I feel like there's going to be context clues hidden in that that'll help me. I'll maybe do that between this episode and the next episode. So I guess then, I don't really, like, it's really hard to work out where the story is going to go. It's setting so much stuff up and there's still so many things that we don't really have answers to yet. It is nice to see that dynamic between Rayla, Callum and Prince's name, who I've already forgotten because it's been so long since I last watched an episode. I was just getting round to getting everybody's names to. There's a lot of characters in this, but they're all starting to bond a lot more, which is, I think, going to be tested in the episodes or seasons to come as they make this journey. This is called the Moon Book right now, so I guess each book is going to be based off of one of the sort of 6. Interesting. She's gonna hate the ocean one. Whatever that entails, that's gonna be interesting. I don't know how long it's gonna take them to get the egg there. What if the egg hatched before they even got it back? That would be interesting. Okay, Amaya is probably not gonna get any word about this. I wonder if she's going to start to suspect stuff after a while, after she's not heard back from Mr. Weasley that she put in charge of this whole ordeal. Anyway, I really fucking enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys did as well. Don't forget to thumbs up video, click subscribe to join me on this Dragon Prince journey. If you want access to the full 44-minute long version of this reaction, you can click the link in the video description down below. It will take you to my Patreon. Don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what Amaya was saying during those sequences where we didn't get the translation. But yeah, that's all I've got time for, so I'll see you next time with another video. And until then, haste you back, guys.